There'll be no farts. That's what I'm saying.
Every person who walks into this gym, we plug up your ass. I don't
Clark
do
Kent has to go to
anything.
the gym. What?
I
Well, you
don't
don't
do
look like
anything to me.
Superman.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Feeding the Ducks, the podcast giving you little breadcrumbs of entertainment on a weekly basis. I am one of your hosts, Kyle, batteries not included.
And I am Joe. Just Joe.
All right.
Still just Joe.
And today we've got a show for you. This is a show.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just in a rotten mood. Sorry.
What's
Just
wrong?
in a
What's your
rotten
problem?
mood. Just the gym. The people at the gym. The gym people. They annoy me. I have things at the gym that really annoy me, and it happened again today.
Okay, I don't go to the gym,
Yeah,
so
well,
please
okay.
fill me in
Oh,
on
I'm
this
gonna fill you in. There's a
magical
whole
place you speak of.
magical place. It's a pet peeve. It's my sanctuary, if you will. It's just a place to go for an hour to be just with my own sick, twisted thoughts and stuff. So I really, really get annoyed when I'm stopped for conversation. It should be, hey, how you doing? Everything good? You good? Yeah, okay, thanks, bye. And go on about my day. I don't need a 10, 15-minute conversation. I don't care about your family. I don't care about where you're going on vacation.
Is this just a gym thing, or is this in general?
Yeah, good point. But apparently I don't talk to anybody else outside of the gym. But there were pockets, not just one. There were pockets of people today that just stopped to talk to me.
What is a pocket of people?
Pocket. I go over there, there's people. I go over there, there's people. Pockets of people.
Like a group of people.
Well, actually, there were one each, but I call them pockets. And there was one over there to the point where I have to change my route to get to things in the gym to avoid people. They're nice people. I just don't want to talk. I don't have a lot of time. I just want to do my thing and be on my way. But that's one of the things. There's a ton of things at the gym that annoy me. And sure, hey, yeah, it might be me, but talking is one of them. Do not talk to me. If you're there at the gym for 2.5 hours, you're not working out for 2.5 hours. You're probably talking for over an hour. Don't talk to. Don't socialize. You're there to do your thing and move on. You can make the face all you want because you don't go to the gym.
No,
but
I don't.
It pisses me off. It's a pet peeve of mine. And there's many of them in the gym. Many of them. If you put a weight on and you finish your weights and you walk away without taking those weights off, that's a problem. Especially the big heavy weights that now I have to take off because I'm not doing the same amount as you. If you can put all this weight on, you can take all this weight off. It annoys me. And now I'm annoyed. You happy? Now I'm pissed off. You ruined my day.
Well, I had a topic today, but I think
no topic. That's it.
I
It's
think
just
we
me.
should keep moving forward with.
Well,
this.
no, it's just little things don't bother you. You don't have any little things.
No, there are
annoy
a
you.
lot of little things bother me.
Oh, okay.
But
So it's me. It's just me in the gym.
No, I didn't say that, but I wasn't expecting this rant.
Oh, here, one more I'll give you from the gym. Okay,
cool, good.
It's
good.
a talking thing. Guy always talks to me in the gym. Stops me. Like you see, I'm in the middle of it, right? 10 minutes. Talking to me in the middle of the conversation.
Talking to you while you're in the middle of another conversation?
No. In the middle of working out, in the middle of the gym. You see me.
You said in the middle of a conversation.
Just shut up. I'm in the middle of the thing. You see him about to do something. Don't take the next 10 minutes from me. But this guy not only did that, in the middle of his conversation with me, lifts his leg and lets one go. Lets one go. And this was bad. This was an angry fart, and it reeked. And how do you do that? You're not even hiding it. He lifted his leg like an animal and did this to me, and I have to sit there and take it. And now you want to know why I'm annoyed? Because this shit happens to me. And he laughed. He was so proud of himself. So proud of himself. And I had to stay there.
Come on, no.
This is what happens.
You can't do
Well, he did. And you want to know why I'm annoyed? This is what happened to me. He lifted his leg like an animal. No, he's not hiding. He's not squeezing to hold it in. Just to be that free. I would love to be that free and not care. And this thing was, oh my, it just reeked. It was a horror show. Now I gotta go and work out with now that I have the taste of throw up in my mouth as I work out. This is what annoys me. This is what I'm sorry to ruin your topic today, but stuff like this and 1,000 other things in the gym. Just leave me alone. Sometimes I go, my gym has several different locations.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
No. I'm just saying that I will go 20, 25 minutes out of my way to one of the ones where no one knows me. So I can just be by myself, fart free, and work out. It's all I ask for. Is that much? Is that too much that when I sign up to a gym, can I write down, hey, I would love to be in the fart free zone? Can I get that? Can I get that?
I believe
sorry.
I believe that's Planet Fitness.
I don't know. It's far. No lunkheads and no. I was just come on. I mean, stuff like that. And that not only there's a conversation, now it's fart and there's a stench, and I got to deal. This is my workout. This is what I got to do. My piece. This is my piece, and this is what happens to it. So I got to deal with that. I'm sorry. What was the topic today? Because it's gone now.
I was gonna comment on something, but you threw me off there.
Sorry.
I don't know. I was gonna tag on to something you said, and now it's gone. Gone with the wind.
Well, okay. Well, we can call the show off then, because I'm pissed off. Breathe. Maybe I should go to the gym now. I'm all worked up.
And this, okay. Well, so you're not selling me too hard on the gym. I think I'm going to continue to refrain from going.
I should actually be a salesperson for
yeah.
The first thing I would say, hey, you come into this gym, there'll be no farts. That's what I'm saying.
Every person who walks into this gym, we plug up your ass.
If it has to be, it has to be. You can't give me an hour, just an hour of my time.
You're asking for a full fart-free hour?
It's going to be left alone. That's all I want. Be left alone. And that's
you don't get that.
That's what happens. I mean, come on.
This is why I go to gyms that nobody's ever heard of.
Have you seen the people who bring their phones and videotape themselves? That's another thing. And not just like, hey, I'm going to put up the phone here. Someone had a tripod in the gym the other day. A tripod.
Well, yeah, you got to get the good angle.
You didn't know the gym. Oh, no,
I'd walk in with this entire lighting set if I went to the gym.
Your space in the gym does not consist of a tripod. What are you filming? What is the point?
I don't know. Everybody's an influencer nowadays.
Oh my God.
Everyone thinks they just set up a camera somewhere, hit record, and there's suddenly the biggest shit ever.
Oh yeah. I hate people who want to be out there and stuff. Tripods, farts, and talking. That's all I get.
No. I am being serious though. There's a select group of influencer people that really just
that bothers you.
It annoys me to an extent, and we talked about this during one of our other episodes.
But now help me out, because I'm not hip to it. Hip to your gym. What is like influencers? How do you go about being like? You just go on and say,
you
okay,
find a targeted audience.
Yes.
You learn how to exploit them. And then you do the same formulaic approach until you're loved by millions.
You pick up a one topic, like I'm going to do makeup and I'm going to influence you in this, or I'm going to tell you what politics. What are you influencing?
I guess it depends on the people.
Are we influencers? Because I've never influenced anyone in my life, including you.
Yeah,
it's just pretty bad.
I mean, if we have like maybe double digits in views on this episode, I think we can be considered influencers.
We are reaching dozens and influencing
tens of people.
Tens of people.
But no. So there's different channels. So like there's gaming channels that we've talked about. There's art channel. Like there's a group of people who focus on their specific niche. So like the art people, there's gaming people, and then there's other people who just kind of do whatever.
Do you have to reach a certain amount to be considered an influencer, or could you just say I'm an influencer?
I think
because I want to be an influencer.
No, I don't know the exact definition. I think you have to maybe get a brand deal or sell some kind of product is what I would consider an influencer.
Well, we are looking for
other than that. I'd say you're more of an entertainer. Like when your main source of branding is not content creation, but rather through sales.
Can we be corruptors instead of influencers? How do we do that?
They're the same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we should be corruptors.
Yeah,
That's what we should
no.
do. That's what we should do.
Yeah, okay.
Turn people evil.
But no. The thing people I'm getting at is the influencer side of thing where it's very clearly they're not, I don't want to say passionate, but like the people who just are there to make money off of the largest demographic they can find.
Are they entertaining? Are they talented? Are they doing anything?
I would use the word talented very, very loosely.
Okay. Okay. So
like
just
gamers, there's a need. Like
there's
like you could literally point to anyone and say, "Oh, but you like them." That's that. So I get I'm going to be a huge hypocrite for the next 5 minutes, but just bear with me. There's something about the YouTube scene that has been muddied over the years.
Muddied.
YouTube and online video content, in my opinion, should be a space to share passions and stuff. Something like that. Share passion, share work. But it's all the big people who like, I don't know. I have something. Vlogs are weird for me.
Which what? Vlogs.
That's because like you're not really doing any. Like some vlogs are cinematic. Some people put a lot of editing to vlogs, but when it's just like somebody shouting at a camera, I don't know how
like
to
you're
explain.
Doing now?
I don't know how to explain any of this without just somebody being like, "But here's what you've done," or "Here's what you follow."
Oh, so everything you're saying now.
I cannot phrase it in a way that doesn't incorporate me and makes me look like an asshole.
So you've become what you hate. You're saying
no,
well, yes, you hate what you become.
I don't know what I hate, so I don't know what I've become.
All right.
But there's the long story short, there's a niche people who make video content to just exploit people and have like a lack of passion that annoys me.
So this is what bothered this bothers you.
No, like it didn't until I thought about it.
There you go. So all right. So that's what annoys you.
Please take over.
Well, there's nothing to take over. I mean, I started out pissed off, and now I got to calm you down. Jesus,
I'm not even pissed off. I'm just confused at the moment because I don't know how to word anything. Yeah,
your vocabulary is influencing. I will say that's what you should do. Word of the day.
Word of the day.
Well, you're the way you.
What are teachers influencers?
Not anymore. So obviously we're now on the things that bother us. That's where we're going now. That's the direction this headed in because of one incident at the gym, and
that's ridiculous. I'm not even going to get into that.
Well, yeah, that's a daily occurrence. Well, not so much the leg lifting, but the daily occurrence of just going and being bothered and just things. Now, some of it is me.
A social thing.
I don't want to be social at the gym.
Then
it's not a social club. It's not a nightclub. It's not. I don't want to talk. I'm there. I put my headphones in. I put my 1985
Get
headphones
bigger
in.
headphones so people know you don't want to talk.
I have headphones with strings coming out of it. They know I'm listening to something. No. I don't got the little earbuds that are in and no one can see it. I am. This guy is from 1985.
Get one of these.
It's next. That's next. I'm gonna go in with a Walkman. Leave me alone. Put my cassette tape in and be freaking happy. But no, they come to me and I got to take it out and I got to stop where I am and whatever I'm listening to.
You have to hold it.
What?
You have to hold the headphone, right?
Well, no, I got to take the headphone out and I got to take my phone out of my pocket to stop what I'm listening to because I don't want 20 minutes later miss what I was listening to.
I think the wired headphones have a pause.
Not these. These are 1985 headphones. There are no wires. They're connected to an extension cord back at the house. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Stop them. Yeah, I'm gonna just pop my ear and it stopped. No,
never mind.
That's what I have. I'm
pretty sure. At least they have. They might have volume buttons
on the headphones.
Yes, on the wire. Like I have here. I have a volume control.
I don't have that.
So if I don't want to listen to you,
no, I don't have that. They're just things that go in the ear that are connected.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's basically a rotary phone in my ear. That's what I have. Are you kidding me? There's volume control.
There is.
But that's the thing. You can clearly see I'm listening to something. I am so wired up I'm so connected. You can just why don't I leave that guy alone? He looks like he's focused.
No,
I'm
you're,
no
you're
longer
cool. You're an approachable dude.
No, I'm not an approachable dude. Don't approach me. Please don't approach me. I have to become more of a dick. I'm not a dick. I entertain every conversation. There's one guy at the gym every day has the same conversation with me, tells me the same story he's been telling me for weeks. He's an older gentleman, obviously probably out of it. Doesn't remember it. It's like meeting the first day. It's like Groundhog's Day. Every day's the same exact conversation. And I stand there like an idiot and have the same conversation with him instead of saying, hey, pal, you told me this yesterday. No, it's the same story. And I got to go, oh, really? Oh, really? That happened? I got to start thinking of new questions.
You gotta come up with new dialogue trees. Maybe you can get him to branch off into something else.
I'm basically entertaining myself now. Ridiculous responses to his same damn story every time. Holy God. Now you got me worked up again.
About what?
I just want to be left alone. I know I'm sounding like a miserable person, but don't come up to me and talk to me. I don't care. Somebody tells me what food he made, tells me this goes through the entire recipe of
Well, are you writing it down?
Actually, they do sound good. He's a big man. He's a big, not workout guy. He's a big man, so he eats well. He eats well, and the stuff he makes sounds good. But I'm not there for that. Deep sigh into the mic. How did we get back on this?
I don't know. Ranting. I told you.
Holy crap! This is just a rant
something.
episode. Oh my God. So what else?
We're 4 episodes in, and we're already losing it. God bless the sound levels on this 4. One.
This is 4 episodes.
I don't know. Did we number these?
Depends on where we put it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my little rant. We can get on with the show at this point, but I just wanted to say that my day was ruined. My day was ruined. Yep, just like that.
Good for you.
Just like that by three people, three things.
Three things.
In
one
fact,
after the other.
It was they were all over the gym, so I can't go into little spots and be by myself because they're there. So I had to cut something out of my workout today because someone was in that corner over there, and I didn't want to go over there. So you know what? I just said to hell with it, I'm going home. And that's how my workout went. This is why I go 25 minutes out of my way, so nobody bothers me.
Now that you said that, they're going to follow you.
No, that's the problem with that gym. There is one guy who goes to the separate when I see him in the different.
They're gonna ride your ass now, and
like the guy I had to fight with, my mortal enemy.
Oh God, what
mortal enemy? What?
Oh, dude, that's it.
No. He's my mortal enemy because okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll say it. I'm what am I doing? I'm doing whatever. It doesn't matter. It was like a leg press machine. Oh, it's a leg press machine. So I'm sitting down on the machine. I do a set. And then I sit there. I'm not going to get up from the machine because I'll never get up and I'll never get back down because I'm old. And so I'm there and I feel him standing over me. Fine. I don't say anything. I do another set and he's still standing over me. So finally I look at him and he says, are you going to be there all day? So I don't want to fight. Like I said, I just want to be left alone. I get up. I'm like, fine, I'm done. Take it. It's yours. I walk away. I come back around to go past him again. And he said, no, I could have worked in with you. So I got a little annoyed and had a little argument with him. Little argument, say, little tense it was, let's say. Fine, right? Blew over. No big deal, right? I go to the gym literally a half hour away the next time. Guess who's there? My mortal enemy. He goes to that gym too. He's on the same schedule as me. Goes to the one by closer to where I work. And on the weekends is on the one by home. He's on the same schedule. My mortal enemy. Deal with that. It's like Batman going to the same gym as the Joker every day. Every day. That's what I got to deal with.
What?
Why, you don't think the Batman or Joker work out at the same gym?
No.
Well, that's what it's like. That's what it's like. Clark Kent and Lex Luthor working out at the same gym. That's what it's like.
Clark Kent needs to go to the gym.
Well, he's got to keep up the appearance.
He's Superman.
You know what?
In case you didn't know.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if Clark Kent wants to hide that he's Superman, he's a big, strong guy. He's got to go to some gym to some appearance that, how'd you get that big? I work out.
But he's not an actor. You think he can act like he's struggling with the weights?
I think, yeah. He acts like a buffoon when he's Clark Kent, or at least the Christopher Reeve version did. So he's got to
Yeah,
go.
but like that's how you carry yourself. You have some control over that. You have
But you look at him, he's a 6'2" guy, but 215 pounds.
Oh, so he went to the gym to get taller.
No. Now I'm getting mad at you. You're annoying
I
me.
don't know why the
He's
height
got to
was
put on
necessary.
hey, you look like you're in good shape. What do you do? He can't say I don't do anything. He's got to show that he goes to the gym.
I don't
Clark
do
Kent has to go
anything.
to the gym. What?
I
Well, you
don't
don't
do
look like
anything to me.
Superman. Well, that's
I think I look pretty good.
you don't look like Superman.
Eh.
Stop. Maybe the Flash. What are you doing with your head?
I'm putting the swoop down. It doesn't work.
No.
Doesn't work. I cut it
No,
all off.
Okay.
I lost the flu. That annoys me.
Okay. What, your hair? Bad
People
haircuts?
telling me
Hey.
I got to get my hair cut.
I will say this. You have the same hair that I had then when I had hair. There's nothing you could do with it.
Look,
You gotta keep it short. It doesn't grow long. It grows wide.
Yes,
You don't want
that is my issue. That annoys me with my hair. That
It's annoyed me forever.
I hate it short. I mean, this is not great. It's not
That's not too short.
horrible.
It's not a crew cut. It's not high and tight.
No, I got it cut recently, not at the time of this going out, at the time of this recording.
By the time this goes out, your hair's gonna be.
But when I went,
boy.
I told them because I don't remember anything about the barbershop. We can do a whole episode on just things I don't remember or understand, and the barbershop numbers and what I get.
What do you
is
mean?
one of
What's
them.
barbershop numbers? What is
Like,
that?
oh, what do you want on the sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Wait. You're doing there's not scissors.
I do the shave on the side. Scissors on the top.
So there's a number on how.
There's a number, and I
close you
never
want it.
remember. So
yeah, I don't know that either.
So not only did I get posed with the number question again, this particular barber I went to this time threw out long or short. Would you like a too long or a too short?
Oh, there's more to it.
I've never heard of longer shorts with buzzing before.
Put you.
I panicked. I'm like, short, I guess. I don't know.
You're like me. Instead of asking questions like a normal person should do, you just go with yeah.
It'll
That's what I did.
It'll
No, I
be
can't
back in
blame
a
you.
month. I can live with it.
Yeah, we don't have hair that's going to be anything's going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
Our hair looks like it does, and when it gets longer, it gets wider.
And then
so-
so she was doing the sides because obviously you have to do them in some sort of order. So she did the sides before the top, and they got real short here,
Uh-huh.
but I still had all the hair from the top. So I had a bowl cut for a little bit.
A bowl cut.
I'm like,
that's so 70s of you.
I'm like, oh, maybe I went a little too short there. But it ended up working fine.
It looks fine.
Maybe I don't.
You got to keep your hair short. I'm telling you, because I've had it. It's and I know that it's not too long now, but we can't grow it long. We don't have that hair. We don't have the hair unless you want to rock the afro, man. You ain't doing
it. Part of the reason is I just don't comb my hair.
Yeah, that I'll never understand. You don't try.
I just went.
Well, if you don't want to comb
It's
your
good.
hair, why wouldn't you keep it short?
Because I can't play with it if it's not short, long.
If you keep playing with it, it's going to fall out, and then you won't have to worry about anything. Stop touching your hair.
I can
Get a
pull
stress
off a
ball.
Lex Luthor,
No, you can't.
Jeff
We-
Bezos,
See,
if
that's
you will.
another thing. That's why I'm desperately hanging on to my hair and going to be the old guy with just a ponytail and nothing else.
Well, if you're
We-
if you're rich, hair doesn't matter apparently.
Well, I'll get a bad piece at one day,
Oh,
but you can't. Well, now I forgot. What were you saying? You keep.
I was going off about.
Oh,
hair.
Lex Luthor. Yes,
Oh.
you can't. We can't pull off bald because we don't have the face for it. We don't got. Some people have the good. You need that strong chin thing. And we don't have it. We need to. I would grow a beard if certain people.
I
didn't have a
can't
problem
do
with
the
it.
beard.
You could do the beard.
No,
the beard is good.
It doesn't
the beard
grow
covers.
in.
You want to cover as much as our faces as possible. So the beard is good.
It doesn't grow in, and it gets annoying. I don't get how people can do beards. That doesn't annoy me. I just don't understand that.
I
We've
like the
gone
beard.
very off topic here.
What was the topics of this
We were
episode?
I
Did
guess we
have a vessel?
transitioned into
I think we were
things that
talking about
annoy us.
the Middle East was going to be
No,
the conversation.
no,
And we were getting to
what?
we were going to talk some serious political stuff. And,
No, we weren't.
and now it's about gym farts and bad haircuts. So what? Might as well just go with that. We'll solve the world's problem on the next episode.
No, we won't.
Right now, we'll just talk about things that bother us. Things that bother us. What else bothers you?
What else
'Cause
bothers me?
Well,
It's my turn
apparently
to
a lot
go
of things
again.
bother you because you're ranting like a maniac, and I'm the calm one here. But go ahead.
I don't know. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'll just have to look.
You have a book of things that bother you.
Did that one before.
Things you have
that one already.
your entire book is filled with that. You know, so if you, I'll give you one. Which annoyed me again today. This
What?
because I was annoyed again today. I'm walking around the neighborhood. This bothers me, and I think I might be the only one this bothers. But
Okay.
you walk around that in the driveways, people have basketball nets, right? Basketball nets.
Yes.
If you don't have it at the correct height, which is 10 feet, you should be ticketed. There should be someone in the development here, or the police, or
This is your way of solving the world's problems.
little by little, baby
Okay.
steps. Baby steps it's called, and this is a big thing. This is how society goes down with little things like this. 10 feet. Put in that. If your kid can't get a ball in a 10-foot net, he's not ready to play. Sorry. You're not going to lower it down. Not going to make everything easy. It's not. You don't get a trophy. 10 feet. Then you try. Oh, you missed? You suck. Move on and wait till you're older and can get it. When I started playing basketball when I was young, I was 7 or so when I started. The nets were 10 feet, and I had to get the damn ball in the net. So that's the way it goes. Don't lower the thing down. I don't want the high school kids, the short white kids who can't dunk, lowering it so they can dunk. No, you can't dunk. Move on. Ticket for everybody who has a net lower than 10 feet. And crooked. I hate the ones that are crooked. Fix your net. Yeah, sometimes they're bent and whatever. Get a new one. Bothers me. Yes, these are the things that bother me. My life sounds like it's good if these are the only things that bother me.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10-foot net.
Okay.
Your kid can't get it in. He can't play. And get a new one if it gets bent. That's the rule. Ticket if you don't. Should be a fine. There should be a fine for that. These are the little things, the broken windows of society that makes things go bad.
So
You can't let the little things go because then the big things come in. So fix your basketball net and you fix society.
Okay. So how about how about self-checkout?
Self-checkout.
No. You're done. I'm taking this one.
All right, I'm going to sit here and listen to you rant about silly things while I worry about the basketball nets of the world.
Okay. You worry about the bigger issues in life. I was thinking about this before the show, and now I don't know if I hate self-checkout or the people at self-checkout.
Who are the people at people who are self-checking out?
Just
or the
people
one?
who use self-checkout. Either way makes me look bad because I always go to self-checkout. But that's okay because I know what I'm doing. Apparently, when it comes to self-checkout, people forget what money and payment is. One second.
Okay, breathe. Jesus, man, you got problems. You got anger issues.
I don't know what it is. So I've talked about this in a episode of King's Chaos, the podcast that me and my girlfriend did.
I'm not wearing the shirt.
No, you're not wearing
Pointed
the
to the shirt.
We talked about this, and clearly it didn't. Nobody saw it because it didn't change anything. So we mentioned our concert episode where the people couldn't decide what they wanted until they were at the front of the line.
Merch line, the 2-hour merch line. Yes.
2-hour merch line.
You've been on a 2 hours self-checkout
No,
line? Okay.
but it's been close enough because at one of the supermarkets near our house, not supermarkets, stores near our house, they don't have people working the registers really anymore. There's like 1 or 2 people, and there's 4 self-checkout things.
Okay.
Target.
Is this like one of the bigger places or the small places? Oh, it's a big place. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's like 2 manned registers
Yes.
at a time,
Yes.
usually, and then 4 self-checkouts. So you don't have much option of where to go, which is fine. Whatever. Automation, convenience, whatever. It'd be okay if people knew how to automate things themselves. There's 4 self-checkout things, as I will repeatedly say.
Yes.
And nobody, like everyone takes forever.
What are they taking forever? Scanning the stuff?
I don't know. I'm not looking over their shoulder, but they're like, first off, self-checkout should have a limit.
It's supposed to.
A 20 item or less.
It's supposed to. I believe it does.
Not at Target. Target is one of those stores where you can buy anything and everything you want. And so you have these people with shopping carts of baby clothes, dog food, bicycles, hunting knives.
Bicycles? The thing
Yes.
that self-checkout? Wow.
Yes.
do
And
you get
they're
that thing on
going
the scanner?
one by one, scanning it. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Okay. Wait.
And it takes forever. I don't go to Target for much. But when I'm there, when I'm waiting in line, I have the things lined up as best I can in my arms, barcodes facing down. I just slide them across. I have my card ready in the other hand. So I go, boop, stick it in. I'm gone.
So
Why can't people do that?
So you're saying you're insane? Is what you're
No,
saying.
no. I value other
Okay.
people's time.
Okay, no,
And
that's good.
there's a line from the front of the store all the way to the groceries in the back of the store for self-checkout. And these people act like they have all the time in the world.
This is the rant episode. Yeah,
I'm not done.
No, there's more. There's more.
Going off of this, nobody's fixed their self-checkout machines to accommodate New Jersey, where we are, where we no longer have bags.
No bags.
So the self-checkout still has a bagging area. And most of the machines require you to place the item in the bagging area before you move on.
Well, you're supposed to bring your own bags now.
No. If I'm going to Walgreens or CVS, and this is a true story that I also talked about once, we bought, me and Emol, my girlfriend, bought, I don't know why I have to keep saying that.
Which one? Just let's make her a character on the show so we could just refer to her.
Me and Emol, we went and we picked up stuff for a graduation party. We got cards. We got like a nice congratulation cards. Something that weighs nothing. And they wanted us, after we scanned it, they wanted us to put this card in the bagging area that is weight oriented, or however you want to say it. So it'll recognize a difference in weight and be like, okay, they scanned it, they put it in the bagging area. We couldn't do anything. We literally could not scan the next item because the machine would not recognize the 1 ounce card was in the bagging area.
And you had to call the person over.
We had to get somebody over.
Now, I feel bad for that person. The person in the store who has to work the checkout line, because they have nothing to do until the idiots can't figure out what they're doing.
We weren't being stupid.
Well, not you. Well, maybe you, but that is the people on the self-checkout line, like you're saying. The poor person who works there has to come over every 5 minutes. Like somebody I know once didn't hit English, hit Spanish on the thing for language, and then couldn't figure out the rest of the order and how to get through it and scan it.
Nice job.
So I'm not saying who it is.
It was you.
I'm not saying names, but they had to call the person over because they thought they could get through the Spanish portion of it, and they couldn't because
you not?
I forgot what the question was because it was in Spanish.
Scan, pay, move
there
on.
There was a question at the end right before I paid, which I didn't know because it was in Spanish. Because, like I said, someone hit Spanish instead of English.
You couldn't
and the
bullshit
poor person.
Your way?
No, I tried. I got close to the end, and then there was one extra question which I couldn't get.
Put your phone number in. Insert card.
It might have been either of those. Yes. So the poor person.
Because I'm pretty sure those come with pictures too.
Right. There was no pictures. The poor person who worked there had to come over, and I had to explain to them. I mean, whoever did this had to explain to them that they accidentally hit Spanish and now could not finish their order. And they were none too pleased that they had to go through this process. It was a 3-button thing. And then English came up and I hit Spanish again. So I feel for these people because they have to deal with idiots like whoever that person was who kept hitting the Spanish. Or the people who, and this one's not me, who go to the line where it says no cash and are looking for a place to put the cash in.
Don't even get me. See, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, people lose all sense of what payment is at self-checkout. It doesn't make sense.
Well, they're not equipped. The people who work cashiers are trained to be cashiers. when you go on the self-checkout line, you are now a amateur cashier with no training.
Amateur cashier, my ass.
You have not been trained properly to deal with this machinery, this technology.
You have not been trained properly to go.
I've never heard that sound, by the way, but
no, the cashiers are trained to deal with returns.
No, they have to scan.
Look
they
up
have to
item numbers. No,
Yes.
scanning is not part of the training.
It should be. It should be the first thing they do. How do I do this?
No, because it's people are born with the knowledge of how to scan a barcode.
I don't think you're born with that knowledge. I think you can very easily learn it, but you are stuck on this line with no training, and now you are forced to. Why do we have to do everything ourselves now? Why do we have to go through a toll and with an easy? Why are we getting rid of jobs like this and having to do things ourselves? We're not trained for this. We're not trained to be a cashier. We're not trained to use ATM machines. Sure, we can pick it up along the way, but we're being asked to do everything ourselves now. I don't want to do it myself. Where's the customer service? Where is it? Why am I being? I don't work here. Why do I got to scan my own stuff? I should get a discount. I just did your job for you. Am I not right? I'm not right. I bring the stuff up. There's a cashier there. They put everything in the bag and I go out. But now I'm paying the same amount to do that job myself. I don't work here. Why am I doing this? I bought the stuff. That was my job. I'm the customer. I have one job to do is to bring the stuff to the thing. This is what, and now I will pay you. Get me somebody to scan it up and put it in a bag. I shouldn't have to do it myself. I'm now working for the company and buying it. I'm losing money on the deal here. That's my problem with self-checkout. It's not my job. Didn't see that one coming, did
No.
you? No, I have to now buy the stuff, bring it to the line, scan it in, take a bag, put it in a bag, and walk out and do everything myself. Why is there anybody in the store? There's even stores like that now where there's no people who work.
Really?
Doesn't Amazon or somebody have a store like that where there's no humans? No humans exist anymore. I'm dealing with machines. The machines are going to take over. I saw Terminator 2. It's going to happen because we're allowing it to happen because we can't get a damn cashier to do the job. Once again, I say why civilization is falling apart. These little things lead to big things. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
See?
The Easy Pass too, you have an issue with?
Well, Easy Pass, not so much. Easy Pass actually works because I don't want to deal with the toll thing, but stuff like that where it's our job now. I'm now the toll collector.
What do you mean? What do you mean your job? You don't have to do. You like. There's literally less work involved for you.
Well, I have to put the thing on the window.
Oh my God!
That's a pain in the ass. Those
they
stickers
give you stickies.
They're hard to do, and then you got to connect it to the sticky. So now I've done more than I have to do. I'll give you the tolls aren't high up on the list.
So hard to do that and leave it. Then each time, I only have.
No, I hated the change thing.
Pennies.
I do get that. But
you seen Blazing Saddles?
Blazing Saddles?
The scene where they had to go back and get all the dimes.
Did they do that? I haven't seen Blazing Saddles in a while.
They set up. They set up a toll booth that everyone had to go through, and they all had to pay in dimes.
See that? Okay. So yes, the Easy Pass, but again, it's something that
now if you have
eliminating humans. We're eliminating humans.
Fine. But now if you have a real problem.
Okay, wait, no. So, say I'm law. Well, okay. No, go ahead. Yeah.
See, now if you have a real problem with that stretch of road, it should be the people on it. Because the Parkway, I don't know how often you travel, especially up north.
I have traveled many places in my life.
Okay. Because
this great country.
I travel up north to northern Jersey.
Northern Jersey.
Not northern Jersey, whatever. A couple of times because I went to school there. And not only is there construction that has been going on for nearly 10 years.
That one area
is still being worked on.
Was that one little circle they have there was before you went to school because we used to go up there.
It has been
when we were looking at the school.
10 years.
It's 10 because it's at least 5 because it was before you started. You went through college, and the last time I was there, it was still there.
Yeah.
So it's at least 5.
Yeah,
The same insane spot. I don't know what they're doing. It's a circle.
They
circle.
they just opened that circle recently.
Are they all? Is all the construction gone?
No,
Because
they're further down the road now. That
at
that
least they're
circle is
moving.
now open.
That's
That
called
circle has finally been
progress.
completed.
That's progress.
But before that, on the actual parkway, every week I go up there without fail.
Mhm.
There is traffic at the same part.
Oh yes.
I don't understand what it is. It's not an
It's-
accident
Okay.
because there was an accident this past week when I went,
Uh-huh.
and it was significantly backed up, and you saw an accident. Go figure. There was physical proof. This other part, there's never anything. It's just for a stretch of road. It gets slower
Mhm.
and then picks up
Mhm.
again.
It's a phenomenon. It's a phenomenon. No, there's all roads have that. All roads have that.
Why?
There's certain areas that you just hit.
Do people forget what a pedal is?
Well, yeah. I think it's a conspiracy.
Sure. Why? I
think
mean,
everything's a conspiracy.
it makes no sense. There's no blockade or anything.
So do you are you blaming the drivers, the road? What are you
I'm
blaming?
blaming everyone.
Okay. Okay.
That's my thing. Learn how to drive.
So it's the drivers. You're blaming the drivers.
Well, I
You're
blame
blaming-
the drivers for a lot of stuff. I blame the people on your ass,
Yes, those are the fun ones.
the people who cut you off,
Oh, you-
the people who swerve in between lanes on the parkway.
oh
I
yes, they're in a rush.
hate that.
They're in a rush. But now the people on your ass, do you do the old trick where you now slow down even more to piss them off?
No, because I
No?
don't trust them.
Okay. Okay.
I can't trust people to stop on a highway. I can't trust people to stop at yield signs.
Yield. Yield doesn't mean to stop.
No, but when there's a car coming, it does.
They should be more specific.
Because I got rear-ended
You did get rear-ended.
a few months ago because
Mhm.
I was exiting off a highway. What do you call it? A speedy road. One of the
Speedy
speedy
road. That's
roads.
a speedy road 33, I believe it's called.
I was getting off the jug handle or whatever, and I'm going onto a smaller road. And usually there's no cars coming from
To merge onto it. Yeah. You're just
no,
going,
no, I was the one merging.
You're the one merging.
There's
yeah,
no
so to
there's
merge
usually
onto
no
it.
cars before
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
This one particular
So you
instance.
usually merge on easily.
Yes. This one particular instance, there was a car. So I stopped.
Good for you.
The
How'd that
person
work out?
behind me didn't.
Yes.
And so if you can't be trusted to stop at a place where you're supposed to, I can't trust people to stop on a road
Well, do
where
you
you're
know
not
if-
supposed to.
Do you know if that person yielded? Maybe they yielded and followed the thing into your ass.
No, because they hit me hard enough to dent the trunk.
Oh, they dented
So
the
they
trunk.
weren't they were not
They dented
if
the
they were
trunk already.
yielding and just kept rolling, it would have been like a bump and a small dent. This thing was
No.
impounded.
Yes.
And
this
I
was
will
the hit.
put a picture of it.
Don't put our license plate on.
Yeah, I know. But even still, their car too, when they turned it on, started
Yeah,
smoking.
so it's smoking. Yeah, that was an accident.
There
That
was a pretty
was a
it was
real
a
deal.
pretty high
They
impact.
hit you probably at 50. They probably
I
not
don't know about 50.
40. I mean, that was a hard
Like
impact
a-
without a stop. There were no skid marks.
Yeah, no.
That was a straight slam.
Yeah.
Straight slam. Yeah.
Luckily, like I said, it was a road that not many cars were coming onto or were already on. So there weren't many cars passing. So if I were to go into the road, I would have been fine.
So you're saying your pet peeve is getting slammed from behind by a car? Yeah, I think most people agree with you on that one. I don't think that's a pet peeve. Well, I love when someone slams me from behind. That sounds weird.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was
Some
about
people-
to counter with you with, yeah, I prefer being slammed from the front.
Some people do enjoy that.
So, yes, I
Oh.
think my pet peeve is just people at this point.
Well, that's what mine started with. People with the gym, the whole thing. Well, it's just people get in the way. And I'm sure that there are people out there who are annoyed with us probably listening to this show right now.
Yes.
But it's just there's a way to go about things. Just leave people alone and we'll all get along.
I mean,
Don't bother me in the gym. Don't slam into my car from behind me. Don't keep your basketball net under 10 feet. If you are a waiter, please have a pad and a pad.
really?
The waiters, first of all, it's amazing that they can remember when there's 6 people at a table and they're there without and they're remembering orders. I'm impressed. But if you get one thing wrong,
Well,
That's on you because you didn't have a damn pen. You're trying to impress people. That's the thing that bothers me. I don't know where that came from, but when you're in a restaurant and they're up there and they say, "What will you have?" and there's 6 of us, and you're not writing that down, you're taking a chance. You're taking a chance. You're gambling. You're living on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing that bothers me. If they screw up, if they don't screw up, I'm impressed. That's a gift.
Understandable.
That's a gift because if I did that, if I was a waiter, I would forget 3 seconds after I took their order. I would totally go back to the kitchen and say,
I mean, especially if
give
there's
them
a lot
burger.
of, especially if there's a lot of people. That is impressive, but like that's
I've seen
lot
it. I've seen people do it, and I've seen them get it right, and I've seen people get it totally wrong.
I've never had that. I've
never had them without they're out there.
Yeah,
they're out there. These renegades, if you will, these renegade waiters.
I mean, I've gone to places now where it's not even a pad of paper; it's just a little doot machine.
What's a doot machine? I'm not good with technology. I don't know what a doot machine is.
I guess it would kind of be like a cash register where they're programmed.
Wait, this is a person's on the other end of this doot machine, or you go up and order?
This is a person. Instead of holding a pad of paper, they are holding a machine with all the things already in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You eat at fancy places.
No, it's Bear Burger. It's a really good place. I wouldn't call it fancy though. So it's like,
and they're coming up to. I haven't seen that yet.
They have a Seinfeld trivia night.
Oh, we should go.
That was back in like November.
Damn, I missed it. We should
go.
But
I haven't seen anybody without pad or not using anything.
I've seen
people with machines.
The only place I've seen is the airport, where you go and you sit down and there's like basically an iPad in front of you and you just do your order yourself.
I actually had that recently. We went. Me and Emo went to
his girlfriend.
Palisades Park. I think that was it.
Palisades Park. Yep, upstate New York.
Yeah. Yes. And we went to a restaurant and the server took our order. But we paid through an iPad.
Oh, you paid through the iPad. I'm talking about ordering.
Yeah.
Actually, there's no human interaction at all.
Right. Yeah. But I found it weird that they took your order. But then they didn't. I forget if they
come
gave
with a check.
Yeah, they didn't give us a check. They're just like,
it's right on the table. Yeah, that's
which was interesting, but it obviously made it easier. It's like, oh, you want to pay 50-50. You want to split it 3 ways.
With people. Yes.
So it gave us options and made the math easier. But it was weird that it was still partially human interaction. And I felt bad.
What'd you do?
So beforehand, we had a whole bunch of time to kill. So we did this escape room thing, which was really cool.
I have never, fun fact, never gotten out of an escape room. In fact, literally have never gotten they had to call security to get me out of room. That's how bad it was. No, I've never gotten out of one. They're stupid.
You've been to escape rooms.
I've been to them and I've lost every time. They're stupid.
Really?
You want to talk pet peeves? They're stupid.
I went recently for my birthday and we lost because we showed up 15 minutes late because we couldn't find. Okay, what I will get back to why I feel bad in a second. I have another pet peeve.
I guess this show's about pet peeves.
Parking in cities. Parking where buildings don't have parking lots.
What city are you in?
Not cities, but like these town things where it's all just roads and buildings. There's no parking lots for anything.
For reference, tell me where are you at?
We're at Montclair right now.
Okay.
We're in Montclair.
Okay.
And it is just Montclair, New York, like places like that where it's just lines of buildings and avenues. And no like parking. Not excluding parking garages. I'm talking physical lots for parking for not designated buildings but designated areas, like a plaza almost.
Okay.
Where there's multiple stores.
Okay. So you can't find a place to park.
Yes.
Because there's no lots.
There's no lots.
Is there street parking? Is that the problem?
It's street parking, and the places that are lots are specific for certain stores. I hate that.
Okay.
I hate going into a parking lot and it's like, this place is for nail salon only. You are not that important that you need 3 designated spots. Learn to share. Okay? Especially if you're in a town building with other businesses.
We're never going to solve the world's problems.
No. like by our house, we have by our house.
Well, by our house.
We have a Target, a Home Goods, a Home Sense.
Yes, it's a big lot.
Marshalls.
That's
a lot of things under the same parent company. I'm realizing.
okay, but that's one of the things I liked about out here because I grew up in Brooklyn. You can't park in Brooklyn.
Yes.
You got because I don't you never grew up with this. You don't know about alternate side of the street parking. Do you know about this?
No.
Okay, alternate side of street parking is, let's say, Thursday from 6 a.m. to 11, you can't park on this side of the street. So you have to physically move your car so the big giant washers come down and make the street even filthier. You have to move your car. There were certain days of the week where you could not park, and we had to get out, either get up early or the night before and move our car. So that we would get
side of the street
or wherever you can find the spot, because now there's one side of the street left for double the cars. So alternate side of the street parking is a thing in New York that you never had to deal with.
No,
that is one of the reasons I like going, because every place here has a lot where we are.
Yes,
every store, everything, you just pull in, find a spot, you're done. You couldn't do this in Brooklyn. You drove around the block. You double parked. Do you know about double parking? Double parking.
I've seen Seinfeld.
Well, you've been in Brooklyn too. It is a nightmare. You want to talk about peeves?
Yes.
Double parking. I've seen triple parking in Brooklyn. Triple parking. That means the street is closed.
Yes,
That's what
I was
going to
say. The roads aren't that big.
Yes, it's insanity. And those little streets in Brooklyn, if you double park, now you got to try to get by them, and now you're taking half your car off because you're not very good at sliding by them. Yes, that's a problem. Yes, alternate side of the street parking. Look it up.
God.
You wouldn't survive. You got to get up, got to move your car because you get 3 hours. You got to move it over there and then try to get back there and beat the other people for the spot.
Sweet Jesus.
It's a thing. But go on.
Yeah. So I was gonna say I like how like it's so weird how the further you go up north, the faster the roads get and the less the parking gets. Because here we have a lot of
closer to the
we have a lot of like back roads here where everything's like 35s and 40s,
we're in farmland,
which I like.
Yeah.
Up there, it's like 3 lanes going into one on a 50-mile, 60-mile-an-hour road.
Yes.
You've got
the Parkway goes from 8 lanes to 3 lanes in a hurry.
You're trying to get over to an exit. There's people from off to your behind you and off to your right merging on. It's insanity up there. But back to the thing, 3 conversations before.
When you felt bad? Are we back to feeling bad?
Yeah. So
yes,
we failed a escape room because we showed up 15 minutes late because we couldn't find parking. So when you show up late to a timed event, they took 15 minutes off of our time, which sucks too because we were this close. We were like
those 15 minutes.
We were a key away to getting out, but whatever. So then we did this one, and it was very different because like the ones I've always been to, there were like puzzle boxes and locks and stuff. This one was much more mechanical per se. So there were like buttons within the walls. And
where was it? This is Montclair?
This was this is Palisades.
Oh, Palisades.
It was a place called Five Wits. Highly recommend it.
Are they a sponsor?
No.
Oh, damn it. Need a sponsor.
But there was this one thing where there was a physical puzzle on the floor. Like they gave us a key on the wall and you had to try to match the images, but they were like physical tiles you picked up and moved. And then there were like mirror puzzles and everything. So it was very different and very cool. But anyway, we did that. Now it's like 8:00. We still have time to kill. So we go to a restaurant and we're like, we don't want to eat yet, but we want to eat before the mall closes. So we go there. We ask, hey, what time do you guys close? Or no, not what time do you guys close? How long would a wait be? Wait ends up being nothing. So I'm like, okay, we'll come back later. We hang out in Dave & Buster's for like an hour or 2 until it closes. Now, at this point, pretty much the entire mall is closed and a few like restaurants are still open. So we go back to that restaurant that we talked about before. And it's the same guy running the desk. And he's like, I started to wonder where you guys were going. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
You felt bad because he didn't think you were coming back?
Yeah. Because like we were coming and then we got carried away at Dave & Buster's because apparently like 100 credits like gets you a lot.
Dave & Buster's is fun. They a sponsor?
No.
Yeah. Did I say that already?
Yeah. So I felt bad, but that didn't annoy me. Like none of that last story annoyed me except the parking. I just felt bad.
Well, you went in the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So what do you feel bad about?
No, but just because he was there thinking about us. He's like,
he needs better things to do.
I wonder if they'll ever come back. Well, it was
I
pretty
miss
empty.
those people I met for 2 minutes.
Not even.
They were good people.
But no, like it was a relatively empty at that time, so he probably wasn't doing much else.
So he was just waiting. Okay.
He was
So-
waiting. He was just
Well, you
like-
came back. You should feel good.
He was
You made that
probably
guy's day.
he was probably
went
watching
home
all
and
the
thought about you.
people leaving the mall for the lies. Like they're probably in that crowd.
I don't think that's not. No, that's not them. That's not them.
Oh,
Oh, they're not coming
They're
back.
not
Oh,
coming.
there they are. Yay. That's what happened. All right. Well, all right. So, I think we got that out of our system. We can now talk about Middle East policies. Oh, we're all out of
We're
time.
out of time.
We would have really got into it, man.
yeah,
'Cause
sure, totally.
I had plans.
No,
had to
you
save
didn't.
the.
Yeah,
Oh my
okay.
God! I
You
was going
can't
to
even get people to keep their basketball nets at 10 feet.
10 feet.
You're going to
10
solve the
feet.
crisis in the Middle East.
Well, once you start at the 10 feet basketball nets,
yeah, okay.
everything falls into place.
Yeah, okay. But thank you all so much for watching.
I'm exhausted.
We might have to put a volume warning on this one. It
Well, I
might
think
get loud. We'll
what I got out of
dub
this-
over something.
What I got out of this episode is that we might both have issues, and it might be us and not everyone else.
Yeah, well,
But-
that's what makes us fun, and that's what makes this show entertaining. If you guys want to hear more, feel free to follow us on the socials, FTD Cast on all socials. We did it that way for
We don't have to explain to them.
synchronicity.
You don't got to explain
All
to them.
right, fine. All right. If you want to follow me, my name is Kyle. I go by Kingpin_creations on Instagram and Kingpin Creations on YouTube. Where can they
What-
find you?
I'm at JoePep27 on Twitter and Instagram. I believe that's both of
All
them.
right. Yeah, those links will all be down below.
And if you, again, are a comic, author, actor, have anything you would like to promote, anything you want to do, just show us a trick, be a freak, whatever you want. We accept all kinds. We let anyone in, right? Any misfit can be on the show. We're looking for guests. Come on in. Contact us at feedingtheduckspodcast@gmail.com. Send us an email and write to us. Let us know what you want to do, because us talking after a while we get into things where we yell about waiters with no pads. Thanks for joining us on Feeding the Ducks. We will see you next time.
Take care, everyone.